talk about our planets of the fntasyion universe now. The main planet would be Phi. Phi would be the, of course, be the capital of the central setting for fntasyion, the central chief setting. And of course, where the finite are, of course, are from, including Kai, Ian, Gylonia, or Gargus, Ion, and the Phi royalty. And some where Galvan is from as well. But he's actually from a very far distant part of Phi. He comes from another planet, and one of the other planets in the fntasyion universe would be called Gardak, would call Arvac, would call Arvax. Arvax would be a planet that's basically like an ice world planet. Basically like half from Star Wars. Where it's an extremely frigid, cold atmosphere. Where it's an extremely frigid, cold atmosphere. It makes it largely inhospitable for any human life. For any human life to live there, as its temperatures fall well below minus 60 degrees Celsius. Minus 60 degrees Celsius. So it's extremely, almost minus negative 100 degrees Celsius. So it's extremely frigid and cold in a cold climate. Which makes it inhospitable for human life to inhabit Arvax. And Arvax mainly used as a prison penal colony by the Knights, as they use it as a penal colony for many of their enemies. When they basically banished them there as a penal colony. It's basically used as a penal colony. And it's basically used as an extreme, where basically prisoners are used to work as punishment. They're basically used to work in mines, mining crystals. They're mainly, with crystals mainly being used, that can actually be traded in interstellar black markets across the crystal galaxy. Another planet in the fntasyion universe would be called Vars. And Vars would be a gas giant planet that has floating cities, much like Bespin from Star Wars. Now, Vars' jets floating cities are mainly to keep it, but Vars at the bottom of the planet is largely inhospitable, mainly due to high concentration of excessive gases. They make only extra non-sentient life being able to live there, such as kind of insectoid-like aliens called the Vars, who are actually the planet's chief natives, as well as larger Vars giants. They basically live in caves, and they're also native to breathe the plants extremely rich, and they breathe the plants vast amount of gases that otherwise most people on the planet would be unable to support. So